Hello students, let's continue with exercise 8b. Exercise 8b, we completed till question number 5. 1 to 5 were done in the previous class. Let's start with question number 6. Now the sixth question, it says, if John sells his bicycle for rupees 637, he sells his bicycle means the selling price is 637. He will suffer a loss of 9%. That means when he sells it at 637, he suffers a loss of 9%. At this selling price, there is a loss of 9%. Okay. For how much should it be sold if he desires a profit of 5%? Means they are asking us to find another selling price at which the profit will be 5%. Means ये selling price पे loss हो रहा है, तो अब selling price बढ़ा दो, कुछ करो, changes करो, so that you get a profit of 5%. So for this, we have to first find the cost price. Okay, so I know the formula for selling price. Selling price is 100 minus loss percent upon 100 into CP. This is my formula. Okay, in this formula I'll put the selling price 100 minus 9 upon 100 into CP. Let's solve this. Into 100 equals, this 100 minus 9 is 81. This 81 will come down. Now we'll have to cancel these numbers, so let's check it. Sorry, this will be 100 minus 9 is 91. Now when you cancel these two numbers, you can easily multiply 91 into 7. 9 sevens are 7 ones are 7, 7 nines are 63. So it is 637. That means 91 ones are 91 sevens are. So you will get the cost price as 700. Means you see, the cost price was 700 and he sold it for 637, means less than the cost price. That is why he was getting loss. Okay, now they are asking me that at what price should he sell, at what price should he sell so that he gets a profit of 5%. Cost price is same. Okay, they are saying now cost price is 700 and we need a profit of 5%. Okay, what should be the selling price? What should be the selling price? So what will I do? I'll use the formula again. This time I'll use the profit formula. 100 plus profit upon 100 into CP. Selling price is 100 plus profit is 5 upon 100. CP is 700. So cancel, 105 into 7 will give me 735 rupees. So the selling price should be 735 to get a profit of 5%. You can see the entire question here. First the selling price was less, so there was a loss of 9%. Using this we found the cost price. Now based on this cost price I found the new selling price, which is greater than the cost price, so that you get a profit of 5%. Copy this. Question number 7. A man sells a radio set for rupees 605. So that means the selling price is 605. He will and gains 10%. So means when he's selling at 605, he gains, that means there is a profit of 10%. At what price should he sell another radio set of the same kind in order to gain 16%? So here they are saying that selling price is 605, he is gaining 10%. But now for the same another set of radio, he wants the profit of 16%. So at what price should he sell to get a profit of 16%? So in the second case, the profit is 16%. But first, to find the selling price, we should know the cost price. So using this information, I will first find the cost price. Okay, the formula is selling price is 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into CP. Selling price is 605, 100 plus 10 upon 100 into CP. This 100 will get multiplied, and 100 plus 10 is 110. This 110 will get divided, equal to CP. 0 0 cancel, 11 and this will be cancelled. See, 11 ones are 11 5s are 55, 11 5s are. Okay, so 55 into 10. So CP is 550. Correct. You can check also. See, your SP is greater than CP because there is a profit. So CP is less than SP. Now I know the CP. Now here the CP is 550, and for this 550 CP he wants profit of 16%. So at what price should he sell? So the selling price, again this time the profit is, you have to write the formula again. This time there should be a profit of 16%, and CP is 550. We have to find SP now, new SP. So this is 116 100 into 550. 0 0 cancel, 258, 2 5s are 5 1s are 5 11s are. So 58 into 11. Do this multiplication. You will get the answer as 638 as the new SP. So remember the theme here, that whatever information is given, you first find the CP, okay, and then use the second information. We need the CP. CP is very important. Next, question number 8. By selling the sofa set for rupees 2500, so means SP is 2500, the shopkeeper loses 20%. Loses 20% means the loss is 20% here. Okay, so using this information I can find CP. Okay, then we'll read the second part of the question, which says if he find his loss percent or profit percent if he sells the same sofa set for rupees 3150, means जब selling price 2500 है, the loss is 20%. They are asking if the selling price is 3150. What will be the loss or profit percent? क्या होगा loss या profit percent? ठीक है, the first step is to find the CP. Okay, let's find the CP. Whenever there is a loss, you subtract. When there is a profit, you add. SP is 2500. 100 minus 20 upon 100. So 2500 into 100 upon 80. Two fours are 2 5s are 4 1s are 4, 6 are 24, 10, 625. 625 into 5 will give you the CP. Multiply 625 into 5. You will get the CP as 3125. Okay, so now the CP is 3125. Listen carefully. We don't know, they are asking us what will be the profit or loss percent. We don't know whether it is profit or loss, but now we know the CP. CP is 3125. So जब selling price 2500 था तो selling price कम था CP से, तो loss तो fix था. Okay, but now the CP is 3125, but the selling price is, in the second case, is 3150. The selling price is more than the cost price here. Okay, here CP is greater than, sorry, here the SP is greater than CP. See, SP is 3150, CP is 3125. So SP is greater than CP. That therefore it is profit. There is a profit. So we will find profit percent. Okay, my formula is 100 plus, because उन्होंने क्वेश्चन में मेंशन नहीं किया था कि फाइंड प्रॉफिट परसेंट और लॉस परसेंट, तो हमें सोचना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज देयर कैन बी ओनली वन थिंग हैपन एट ए टाइम, इधर देयर कैन बी प्रॉफिट और देयर कैन बी लॉस. ओके, सो 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into CP. So selling price is 3150. This time you see the question is different. Selling price is also given, cost price is also given. We have to find the profit percent. Okay, so 100 plus P upon 100 into CP is 3125. How to solve this question now? See, this 3125, bring this 3125 down here. Equals 100 plus P upon 100. Now do the cancellations here. Do the cancellations here. When you do the cancellations, cancel it with 25, both the numbers. So when you divide this number by 25, you will get 25 125 and 25 126. Or you can try with 5 also. You will get 126 upon 125 equals 100 plus P upon 100. Now this 100 will come here in the numerator. Okay, so let's bring this 100 here. For that, I'll just erase this, empty this space. correct? This denominator here 100 came here. Now cancel this. So 25 4s are 100, 25 5s are 125. So what is remaining? 126 into 4 upon 5 equals 100 plus P. Okay. So 126 into 4 is 504. Divide by, you will get 504 divided by 5 is 100.8. Now this 100 will come here and get subtracted. So 100.8 minus 100 is equal to P. So when you subtract this, see 100.8, तो सिर्फ 0.8 बचेगा. Okay, so profit is 0.8%. This will be your answer. Copy it. Copy it fast. Now the question number 9. Mr. Sinha sold 2 tape recorders for rupees 990 each. Means he sold 2 tape recorders for rupees 990 each. Okay, so selling price tape recorder 1 and tape recorder 2. दो tape recorders है, दोनों की selling price है 990. Okay, now these 2 tape recorders are not same, they are different. उनका cost price भी अलग अलग है. ठीक है. So in the first selling price, they are saying that Mr. Sinha sold 2 tape recorders for rupees 990 each, gaining 10% on the one and losing 10% on another. मतलब first tape recorder में he's gained 10%, means profit is 10%. But second tape recorder में the loss is 10%. Now you may think that the selling price is same, why there is profit on one and loss on one? Because ऐसा होगा that ये tape recorder let's say 900 रुपीज़ का होगा, तो ज़्यादा में बेचा तो प्रॉफिट हुआ. बट ये वाला tape recorder let's say 1200 का होगा और उसको कम में बेच दिया. सेलिंग प्राइस सेम है लेकिन कॉस्ट प्राइस तो डिफरेंट है. ओके, आई एम जस्ट टेकिंग एन एग्जांपल हियर दीज नंबर्स. सो अगर ये कॉस्ट प्राइस ज़्यादा है तो उसका सेलिंग प्राइस ये कम हुआ तो उस हिसाब से लॉस होगा. एंड यहाँ पे द कॉस्ट प्राइस इज लेस एंड सेलिंग प्राइस इज मोर, सो देयर इज अ प्रॉफिट. दैट इज़ वाई कॉस्ट प्राइस इज डिफरेंट इन बोथ केसेस. ओके, दे आर आस्किंग अस फाइनल total loss and gain as percentage in the whole transaction. So to find the loss or gain, we should know the CP of both the tape recorders. Okay, so one by one I'll find the CP of both the tape recorders. Okay, so my formula is the same, 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into CP. Okay, so the SP is 990, 100 plus 10 upon 100 into CP. Okay, so 990 equals 110 upon 100 CP. This 100 will come here. Upon 110 equals CP. 0 0 cancel. 11 1s are 11 9s are. So you got the CP as 900. Correct. So first tape recorder का CP था 900. Okay. Now let's find the CP of second tape recorder. So again I'll use the formula of SP. Formula same होगा but this time loss percent use करेंगे. So I will use the formula of loss percent. So SP is 990. 100 minus 10 upon 100 CP. So 990 into 100 upon, what is 100 minus 10? 90. And this 90 will come in the denominator here. So cancel. 9 1s are 9 11s are. 11 into 0 into 0. 11 into 0 0. That means 2 zeros after 11. So CP is 1100. So in the first case the CP was 900. Selling price was 990. That is why there was a profit. In the second case the CP was 1100 and selling price was again 990. तो इस बार selling price कम था इसलिए यहाँ पे loss था. Okay, so दोनों CP मिल गया. ठीक है. Now what is the total CP? Total CP is 900 plus 1100. That is 2000. Okay, मतलब दोनों tape recorder खरीदने में he had to spend 2000 rupees. 2000 rupees. Okay. And what was the total selling price? Total SP. दोनों सेलिंग प्राइस सेल कितने में किए थे? दोनों 990 में सेल किए थे. ओके. सो दोनों सेलिंग प्राइस सेल करने में कितना पैसा मिला उसे? ही गॉट 1980. ओके. सो खरीदा 2000 में दोनों टेप रिकॉर्डर्स और बेचा 1980 में. दैट मीन्स देयर इज अ लॉस. देयर इज अ लॉस. ओके. Copy this first, then I'll do the second part. Starts from here. CP 900. Then copy this. You can pause the video and copy it. So CP is 2000, SP is, so there is a loss. What is the loss? Loss is CP minus SP, that is 2000 minus 1980. Okay, that is there is a loss of 20 rupees. And we have to find the loss in percentage. Okay, in percentage. So लॉस परसेंट का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? लॉस परसेंट इज लॉस अपॉन CP इंटू 100. यू कुड हैव ऑल्सो यूज्ड दिस फार्मूला. यहाँ पे CP डालते 2000, SP डालते 1980 एंड लॉस परसेंट ढूंढ सकते थे डायरेक्टली. ठीक है, और ऐसे भी कर सकते हो. बोथ आर करेक्ट. सो लॉस CP इज 2000 अपॉन CP into 100. So this 0 0 will cancel, this 0 cancel, 2 2 also cancel, only 1 will remain. So loss is 1%. Loss percent is 1%. This will be my final answer. Now this question number 10 is a lengthy question. A lot of things are asked in the question, although it is easy, not to worry. Just understand the question properly. A tape recorder is sold for 2760. So tape recorder is sold for rupees 2760 at a gain of 15%. So there is a profit of 15%. Okay, and a CD player. So this was about a tape recorder. ठीक है, और एक CD player भी है. Is sold for rupees. CD player is sold for rupees 3240. Okay, at a loss of 10%. So what do we have to find in the first part? Find the CP of the tape recorder. तो SP पता है, profit percent पता है, we can find the CP easily using the formula. Let's do first part. This is a profit percent, so I will use the formula of profit. You can see by using these formulas the question becomes very easy. Okay, sometimes in the school they do not use this formula, but using this formula makes the sum very simple. So 2760 equals 100 plus 15 upon 100 into CP. So 2760 equals 115 upon 100 into CP. Now this 100 will go here and this 115 will come down. When we do the calculations here, we will get the CP. So 5 2s are 3s are 5 2s are 0, 20. This 23 will cancel here. See, 23 1s are 23 1s are 23. 46 will remain. So 23 2s are 46. Okay, so 120 into 20. You will get the CP as 2400. This is the CP of the tape recorder. First part is done. Copy it. Now second we have to find the CP of the CD. Okay, so I will use again this SP formula. SP is, let me do it here. And there is a loss here, so I will use the loss formula. Loss is 10%. Now this 100 will go here and this 90 will come in the denominator. Nine ones are 9, 3s are 27. So 5 will remain 54. 9 6 are 54, and this 0 will come here. So 360 into 10, that is 3600. Put the rupees sign also, always. Here also put the rupees sign. So now we have the CP of the CD player also. You can see CD player का जो CP है, it is greater than the SP. होगा ही, CP ज़्यादा ही होगा क्योंकि यहाँ पे लॉस हुआ था. So SP कम था. Okay. So now we have the CP of tape recorder also. This is a tape recorder and this is CD player. Copy this. First and the second part of the question is done. 3 more parts are left. Now the total, they are asking the total CP. In the third part they are asking total CP. Total CP means 2400 plus 3600. Okay, that is 6000. Okay, in the fourth part they are asking total SP. Okay, total SP is 2760 plus 3240. Add these numbers. Now interestingly, when you add these numbers, SP will also be 600. That means tape recorder plus CD player. See, tape recorder plus CD player total खरीदा था 6000 में और टोटल बेचा भी 6000 में. Both are same. CP and SP are same. If CP and SP are same, that means they are asking us what is the gain percent or the loss percent. But gain or loss कुछ होगा ही नहीं because CP and SP are same. So there is no gain or no loss. Okay, you have to write there is no gain or no loss. Just copy this question. Pause the video and copy it. Now question number 11. Question number 11. Question number 11 and 12 are alike. They are little different from what we did. Let's understand them slowly. Rajesh sold his scooter to Rahim at 8% loss. So there is Rajesh here. Okay, sold the scooter to Rahim. Okay, at 8% loss. Okay, Rahim in turn sold the same scooter to Prem at 5% gain. So Rahim ने आगे प्रेम को सेल किया at 5% gain. 5% gain means 5% profit. Okay. Prem paid 14490 for the scooter. Means प्रेम ने कितना पैसे पे किए हैं for the scooter? Prem paid 14490 for the scooter. Okay. See, प्रेम ने 14490 पे किए. किसको पे किए? रहीम को पे किए. ओके, मीन्स रहीम ने प्रेम को कितने में सेल किया स्कूटर? 14490 में. करेक्ट. In the first part they are asking me to find the CP and SP for Rahim. Okay, see, प्रेम ने अगर 14,490 रुपीज़ पे किया है, मतलब रहीम ने बेचा है 14,419 रुपीज़ में, 90 रुपीज़ में. Okay, so the SP for Rahim is 14,490. ढूंढना नहीं है कुछ भी, सिर्फ लिखना था. Okay, and what is the profit he made? 5%. So Rahim का ये SP है, ये profit है. So can I find the cost price of Rahim? Okay, can I find the cost price of Rahim using this to information? Yes, I can do that. Okay, So let's find using the SP formula, that is 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into CP. Okay, so 100 plus 5% upon 100 into CP. SP is 14490. Okay, so 14490 into this 100 will come here. This 100 plus 5 is 105. This 105 will come in the denominator. Okay, do this calculation. Pause the video and do this calculation. When you do this calculation, you will get the answer as 13800. The CP. किसका CP मिला? CP of रहीम. Okay, means रहीम ने कितने में खरीदा? 13800 में. So let's add the information here. 13800 रहीम ने खरीदा. Okay, second part of the question. Second part of the question asks me find the SP and CP of the scooter for राजेश. ठीक है, अब रहीम ने अगर 13800 में ख़रीदा है तो मीन्स उसने ये पैसे किसको दिए हैं? राजेश को दिए हैं. मीन्स राजेश ने कितने में बेचा? 13800 में. सी द सेलिंग प्राइस ऑफ राजेश इज़ नथिंग बट द कॉस्ट प्राइस ऑफ रहीम. जितने में राजेश बेचेगा उतने में रहीम खरीदेगा. सो रहीम ने अगर ख़रीदा 13800 में तो मीन्स राजेश ने बेचा है 13800 में. ओके, सो द SP ऑफ राजेश is 13800. SP of Rajesh is 13800. ओके, एंड राजेश ने कितने 8% लॉस में बेचा है. सो लॉस इज 8%. अब लॉस राजेश का SP पता है, राजेश का लॉस पता है, तो कैन आई फाइंड द CP ऑफ राजेश? ओके, आई कैन डू दैट. सो CP ऑफ राजेश, CP ऑफ राजेश इज हाउ मच? अच्छा, टू फाइंड द CP ऑफ राजेश आई विल हैव टू यूज़ द SP फॉर्मूला ओनली. ठीक है, CP फाइंड करना है ना राजेश का, तो SP इज 100 माइनस लॉस अपॉन 100 इंटू CP ऑफ राजेश. सो SP इज 13800 equals 100 minus 8 upon 100 into CP. Okay, this 100 will go here. 100 minus 8 is 92. This 92 will come in the denominator. Okay, when you do this calculation, when you cancel these, you will get the answer as 15,000. So this is the CP of Rajesh. Okay, CP of Rajesh. So SP of Rajesh is this much, CP of Rajesh is this much. तो दोनों चीज़ें हमने ढूंढ ली सेकेंड पार्ट में. ओके, इट वॉज द सम वॉज इंटरलिंक्ड. ओके, सी ऐसे था. पहले प्रेम ने इतना पे किया, किसको पे किया था? रहीम को. मीन्स रहीम ने इतने में सेल किया. दिस इज द SP ऑफ रहीम, profit of Rahim. So using this we found the cost price of Rahim. Cost price of Rahim is nothing but the selling price of Rajesh. So selling price of Rajesh, loss of Rajesh, इससे हमें मिला cost price of Rajesh, that is 15,000. Copy this. Pause the video and copy it. Last sum of the exercise. Now John sold an article to Peter at 20% profit and Peter sold it to Mohan at 5% loss. So again the same chain. So John sold it to Peter at 20% profit. Okay, write it like this. Okay, Peter sold it to Mohan at 5% loss. So Peter sold it to Mohan at loss of 5%. Okay, if Mohan paid 912 for the article, मोहन ने कितना पे किया 912, ठीक है. पर हाउ मच डिड जॉन पे, तो जॉन का पूछा है. तो मोहन ने 912 पे किया, किसको पे किया, पीटर को. करेक्ट, मीन्स पीटर ने मोहन को कितने में सेल किया 912 में. सो द सेलिंग प्राइस ऑफ पीटर इज नथिंग बट 912. ओके, द सेलिंग प्राइस फॉर पीटर इज 912. okay, I'll write here the answer. So SP of Peter is 912 and loss is 5%. So I'll find the CP using the loss formula. Okay, do this calculation. So you will get 912 into 100 upon 100 minus 5 is 95. Okay. So CP क्या मिला 960. That means पीटर ने 960 में खरीदा. ठीक है, पीटर का CP 960. पीटर ने 960 में खरीदा मीन्स 960 किसको दिया, जॉन को दिया. करेक्ट. सो मीन्स जॉन ने कितने में सेल किया पीटर को 960 में. सो द सेलिंग प्राइस ऑफ जॉन इज 960. ओके, सो यू विल राइट हियर दैट SP of John is 960 and John made a profit of 20%. So you know the SP of John, you know the profit percent, so you can find the CP using the profit formula of SP, that is 100 plus P upon 100 into CP. Okay, so just do it quickly. This will become 120, so 100 will go here, 100 इससे multiply हुआ. You can write it like this also, and this 120 will come down. Okay, so 0 0 cancel, 12 ones are 12 eights are, so 800. So CP is 800. Whose CP is this? CP of John. So that is your final answer. Same sum. Copy this flowchart also to understand it properly. This flowchart is important. It will help you to tell this is the cost price, loss, selling price, cost price, profit, selling price, like this. Copy the sum. With this, we have completed exercise 8B. That's it for today. Thank you.